Year 2, Season 25 of the ASHOC Cup Series once again here. Back-to-back nights. This time it is the Daytona 500 duels and qualifying. So we are starting off with the qualifying right now as we are getting everyone all lined up here on the back straightaway for what is going to be a fun night of, qualifying and duels to see who punches their ticket into the Daytona 500. I'm your host, AJ Grimmer. Alongside me, like always, is Jordan Strong.
Yes, sir.
And, it's going to be a good one.
It really is, because, this is a race where you just gonna... This is the duels. So this is gonna do where you're gonna be starting in, the 500.
Yeah, here's our first qualifier. It's Dawkins in the 43. See how he will do on his qualifying today. So we're gonna take the map off and we're gonna put it by a lap. I think you can do that actually on this. Yeah, lap times. You can actually put it on their laps. It's another good thing of the Forza spectate mode. But here's Dawkins on his first lap. But when he hits lap number 4, that is when his qualifying is over. The people that are new to this, that's just for you guys to know. If you are watching, not knowing what is going on, down the back straightaway, there's all the guys that are parked, waiting for them to start. But it is single car runs. Everyone will be off the track. There's Dawkins in 3 and 4. Running that middle to high line. See what he gets here.
Yeah.
Carrying a lot of speed and see what he gets here. When it comes back around, we'll see who has what lap is. Or we can actually.
Is he the 40? Wait, is Julian the 43 on your screen?
Yeah.
Not for me.
He has a 48.388 is his first lap, and this is his second lap, his final lap.
What the hell am I? Okay.
So far he's hit 190 as his top speed. All by himself. Running 3 and 4 for the final time in his qualifying. Let's see what he gets here as he's making his way to the line into the trioval right now. He's going to run a 47.549, not a bad lap time. And that is the end of his qualifying. And I believe the next car to go is the number 22 of Skylar Marshall. Is I believe the next car to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of new guys showing their faces this race. Well, okay. Not new exactly, but guys who have, raced last season are now showing their face first time this season. And who would they be? Julian Dawkins, Harry Johnson, Christian Whiting, Carl Berman. And those guys are making their first race this season.
As here's Skylar Marshall, the number 22 for Team Penske. As he's going to start the clock on his first lap of his qualifying. See if he can run anything faster than 47.549. He's the second car to go. One of the rookies in this class of season 25.
That's great. Along with Jason Green's one of the other rookies. Not here today, but
no, he's not a rookie. He's not a rookie.
Oh, since okay.
I didn't know they were gonna put at Homestead.
I didn't know they were gonna put him under the. Okay. But Skylar Marshall is definitely a rookie. He's making his first full-time season. Like AJ said, he has high hope. We have high hopes for him. That number 22.
I mean, he had so much glimpses of potential in the Heat 5 races when he was in there. I don't even know if he was at the Homestead Championship race. I do not think he was.
I don't think so.
Lap. His first lap is going to be a 47.786, so 2/10 down, or 2/10 slower than Dawkins, but he has the highest top speed of a 191.
Actually, let me see if he was. He was not.
But down the back straightaway for his final time in the qualifying session. It looks like the next car to go, if you could check that for me, JP. I don't know who's that next car in line. But in the 3 and 4 for the final time in his qualifying run. Let's see what he gets here. Will he improve higher than Dawkins, or will he stay second fastest out of the two cars? And across the line, he's going to go faster, 47.475. I believe the next car is Matt Clayton in the 19. He's running his replay cam. As they're waiting for confirmation when to go.
Oh, yeah, Matt Clayton is going.
Yep, here we go. Now he's entering the track now. As the third car to qualify.
Matt Clayton, very interesting guy. You know, he is, he's the kind of boyo,
Boyo.
Yeah, I know. But Matt Clayton, or aka Dr. Jones, he is a very fast driver,
Yeah, I mean, last season definitely was not his season to look back on.
Not one of his best seasons, but
he did get a win at Phoenix. That is, I believe, the only win he had on the year. But hopefully he's going into the season, fresh mindset. Hopefully he gets some more wins on the season.
Yep, head held high.
Again. And here we go for his first time lap.
Yeah, he is, and his teammates are.
I think this is the only person that has actually taken the low line the whole way around the track. Unlike everyone else, who's actually taking the middle line or a little bit lower on every lap. But let's see what that will get him, though. It's down low into the trial for the first time in this qualifying into his final lap.
And then after qualifying will be the duels. Got really something to look forward to there, AJ.
For that. And let's see what that first lap time is when it comes back around onto the ticker. He ran a 48.1, so that is the slowest first lap out of anyone, I believe, other than Dawkins' first lap. But down on the final time. Going into 3 and 4 is Clayton for the final time of his qualifying. As he heads into the trial, we'll see what his lap time will be. Hopefully he will go faster. No! He's not going to be on the fastest of them all. I think he actually went the last of the 3. Let's see what it is when it comes back around on the ticker. 47.883. So one of the slower, and we already got our next car going. That is going to be Gavin Brooks, the last season's Rookie of the Year, running a blue Mobile 1 car, as yesterday he ran the silver one. But still another good paint scheme, even though it is the same, but different colors can actually make it better. As he's going to be going out on his first lap, entering the trial. Here we go. He's under his first lap at the second. Currently, Skylar Marshall on provisional pole at the moment with a 47.475. Into turn 1 and 2 for the first time of his timed lap. Let's see what he can get. He's going to run the inside line like how Clayton did. One of the only ones that hasn't jittered through the backstretch so far, which really could be pivotal in some of these laps, though. So he's entering 3 and 4 for the first time, going to his final lap of qualifying for the number 4 Mobile 1 Stuart Haas Racing Ford. He enters the trial. He's going to run a slower lap. That's going to be a 47.754. He's actually third fastest. I'm confused on that myself. But going on to the backstretch, I thought they had it on a best lap. And down the back straightaway, he actually is third fastest behind Dawkins and Marshall, and Clayton is in fourth. So let's see what he gets here into the trial for the final time on his qualifying. At the line, it's going to be a 47.410. That's provisional pole at the moment. I think the next car in line, that is going to be, I believe, Chase Bergeson in the 17. No, it's actually going to be Joseph Baker in the number. Wait, no, I had it. Wait, I'm so confused right now. I apologize for everyone watching right now. It is Kamari Harris in the number 6. Wyndham Rewards Ford Mustang. They both are running Wyndham Fords, I believe, for RFK. This is going to be his first timed lap coming up when he hits the line. Then he will start his first lap. And Skylar Marshall still has his highest top speed of a 191. But here is Harris for his first timed lap. As Harris now down the backstretch for the first time for his first lap. As currently down the back straightaway, he's actually taking the higher line. As down into the trial for his first time lap, let's see what he will get here. And with that, he's going to run. And we'll only see it, I believe it is dirty for the first lap. So going down, he has a 48 flat, 48.010. Now down the backstretch for the final time of his qualifying run. And into 3 and 4 for the final time of his run. I think he hit a cone there. Entering turn number 4. And he's going to head into the trial for his final lap. And it is not the fastest, it's second fastest. With, if you can see what it is, 47.434. So a little bit off of Brooks' time. And it looks like the next car is, I believe, Logan Coons in the number 12. And that is correct. So let's see what he can do. If he can go get that provisional pole from Gavin Brooks. The Dex Imaging Ford Mustang. Or Ford, you know, you get the gist. The Ford car. But, you know, going into turn 4, he's going to start his first lap of his qualifying. Actually brushed the wall a little bit. As he's going to enter the trial for the first time. And his first lap's underway as he's actually running the outside line, which is very confusing. As he's going into turn number 1. So far running the middle line through there. But the fastest lap that he would have to beat right now is a 47.410 from Gavin Brooks. Secure that provisional pole. But he kind of got loose there, swerving the car a little bit. Going into 3 and 4 for the first time. Let's see what he gets for his first lap. It will be a dirty lap, I suppose, from Forza. Entering the trial oval. Let's see what he runs. when it comes back around, we'll know what he has ran. But currently, 6th place, other than the time right now, is Matt Clayton. He ran a 48.081, so he's projected 6th fastest at the moment. Now he's on to the backstretch for the final time. We're going to go through the roof cam of Logan Coons. He runs in the middle. I think he hit the cone as well, like how Harris did. As he enters the trial wheel for his timed lap, his final lap. He's going to run 5th fastest. Only beats out Dr. Jones, or Matt Clayton. If we can get what lap that is the next car to go is Gio Turpin in the 84, or no, in the 48 RoseForPros.com car. So he got into it with Wesley Finch last night during the clash. That was some fun. As Coons' time was a 47.721. We just saw that. As Turpin's entering the trial for the first time. And his first lap is now underway for the Hendrick Motorsports machine. Entering 1 and 2, running that bottom lane. He's hit 201 miles an hour, according to Forza. He's running, going into turn number 3. See what he can pull off here for his first lap. But I think that'll be the fastest top speed we'll see tonight, other than the Duel, which I believe that was probably based off of pure lag, because I believe yesterday it said he had a 300 mile an hour lap time. 47.725, so that is not the worst lap we've seen. I believe that is still 6th fastest, but due to it being a dirty lap, it'll be 7th at the moment, as he went 207 miles an hour due to lag, I believe, as he enters turn number 2 for the final time. He would be a little bit off of 5th, so he'd still be 6th. So let's see what he can pull off here on his lap. Entering 3 and 4 for the final time of his qualifying. And now he enters the trial. His final lap will be a 47.389 provisional pole for the 48. What a lap by Turpin with a 208 mile an hour top speed. Goes provisional pole, and the next car to go out is Joseph Baker for Stuart Haas Racing, the number 14. He has to fix that red stripe on his front bumper because that is not symmetrical at all. He almost hits the wall. I think he's warming the tires a little bit. And now he's going to start his first lap when he crosses the line. And his first timed lap starts now. As he now enters the backstretch for his lap. And into turn number 4. Or I believe it is his first lap of qualifying. And Baker's going to stay 8th, but that is due to a dirty lap. But he would still actually be 8th with a 40.028 lap time. And he goes to the backstretch for the final time to close out his qualifying. Going into 3 and 4 now, as he had a decent run off the back straightaway. And now onto the front straightaway going into and his lap will still be 6. He actually moves up to 6. And the next guy to go that I believe is Aiden Aldrich in the number 23 for 2311 Racing in the McDonald's car. He enters the trial. I believe it's the first Toyota to go. There it is. And into turn number 1 or 3. Yeah, 1 and 2. As the game's going to give us a little black screen for a lag. Down the back straightaway. Running that middle. I believe it's the first time someone's actually ran the middle of the straightaway. We've seen the low, we've seen the high. And he's going to run the high lane in 3 and 4.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Will he beat Geo Turpin's 47.389? But this first lap will be a dirtied lap, so it'll still say he is 9th place. But
sorry about that. I'm back.
You're good. And he's 9th fastest, but that is also a 47.934, so it is not last, technically.
Yeah, so it's not last. So once he gets his momentum up, I feel like he'll. You gotta remember, AJ. Aiden Aldridge, he tends to give out a lot of surprises because you at least expect from him.
Oh yeah.
Because he was a Final Four driver in the last season, and me and you seen how much he could do with strategy and stuff. So I want to really see what he could bring to the table today.
Yeah, as he's now entering the trial for the final time. Sorry to cut you off a little bit.
Oh, no, you're good. Let's see what the lap give him.
It's finally a clean lap. He's going to run first. 47.389, but that will technically not beat the pole position. And Derek Robbins is disconnected from the lobby, so it technically is still Turpin on pole because he ran the same lap time, but it was first.
All right, so Geo Turpin. So this is your first row. So this is Aiden Aldrich and Geo Turpin in the front row. Now
so
the next
count out the defending champion in the Castrol Edge car. First time
Chase Bergenson. Yeah, I'm surprised. He did some good stuff in the Clash and won he won the Clash. May we remind you guys.
Yeah. It was definitely a big statement win for him because everyone thought his championship was a fluke. And that he got a little jittery right there on the wheel.
Yeah, no fluke at all. He won 4 races, I believe, 3 races, and came home with the championship. So I don't call it a fluke. I say that was pure good driving right there.
Yeah, I mean now he's gonna go down the back straightaway. But the thing is about Forza, even though it says 10th, we still look up there for the lap. Because they do have the dirty clean system. Your first lap will always be dirty because you are sitting in the inside part of the racetrack.
Exactly.
But it won't show up on our board as.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
His first lap, even though it is dirty from the game.
Dirty lap. So.
A 47.806. So he's ahead of Matt Clayton already. If the lap was clean.
Yeah, the lap was clean. He would have passed Matt Clayton. But since it's dirty, now we're looking for the actual lap when he comes around. So
yeah, and that's the only I'd say bad thing about Forza is that no matter what the lap time is, if it is dirty, they won't count it as the best lap unless all the laps are dirty.
All right,
he's coming down turn number 4, the defending champion Chase Bergeson. Let's see what he's gonna run here.
Oh, he's coming to the line.
He's going to be 6th place.
6th place. And let's see what his lap was.
47.509. .00. Not a bad lap for Chase Bergeson.
Not a bad lap,
but
knowing
Skylar Marshall.
Chase Bergeson, he was expecting more from And a question.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, next car
Harley
is
Johnson.
Harley Johnson. And that 21 car.
21 live wire
car.
EcoBoost Mustang Fusion car.
And one thing to know about Harley there, AJ, Harley is a Forza guy more than a Heat guy. Because when you see him on the Forza race field, he is pretty good. He is pretty good, and should be expected to watch out for him because he is not a guy to mess with on the road courses, ovals, you name it. He is a Forza guy all the way.
Well, I'll take your word for it right now because this is his first qualifying session, his first lap of the season, which is everyone's first qualifying that we've actually streamed. Callie top practice yesterday for the Clash, which he later won.
Unfortunately, we lost Derek Robbins, unfortunately.
Which he will automatically start last, because he did show up, so he will be in the 500, I believe.
Yes. I don't know if we have any more drivers coming in for the duels, though.
But going to 3 and 4, as let's see what he's going to have for his first lap. We'll still say 11th, but we all know it won't be 11th, unless it is a 48. And now he's going to start his first clean lap.
Yeah, first clean lap.
And his first lap was a 48.241, so it would still technically be 11th at the moment. For the
I see it.
Wood Brothers machine.
Yeah, I see it. Like once you realize once you see like when we start go into the first lap when they start, their cars get a little jittery because they haven't like started yet, and then once they get a little bit more momentum coming into their laps, the car smooths itself out. So,
yeah, exactly like what you said there. I mean, everyone's jittery because they haven't ran a lap and it's been like 20 minutes. All
right, let's see where Johnson gets.
Will be
7th place. 7th.
Pretty good qualifying for the Wood Brothers Ford. Because he is, if we could see the lap, which I haven't seen yet. But I believe the next car to go might be Stephen Paulo.
I believe Stephen Paulo is.
Actually, no, it's not. It might actually be Kyle Berman. But his lap was a 47.51.
Yep, it is Kyle Berman.
But Big Red Kyle Berman.
Oh!
Almost losing. He almost lost it on the jump.
I think, I think he didn't warm up his tires before he stopped, so it's kind of almost cost him.
One of the drivers we have talked about recently, but he had the biggest heartbreak.
Yeah, Talladega, unfortunately.
He
was so close to winning it, and then unfortunately got taken away from him. But this is a new race, the 500. Could you imagine Kyle Berman winning the Daytona 500?
I could see it, honestly, even though he's not the quickest, but he is consistent at times.
Yeah, Gavin, listen. Gavin Brook got his first win at the 500. Why not? Why? It could be Kyle Berman.
Exactly. I mean, as you can see, Aldrich and Turpin both share the fastest lap, but with Turpin setting the lap first, he will be on provisional pole still, unless someone can break the tie, which if Ferguson hasn't done it, which he really basically from the benchmark at the moment, I don't think anyone can, if that makes sense, because it's going to be tough to even get there. For one, here's Berman's first lap. We'll still say 12th, but we all know it's a 30th lap. And it will be a 48.047, so still around 12th at the moment. By going in the 1 and 2, running the bottom. Not many drivers have ran the bottom in qualifying so far, which has honestly been a little bizarre.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, AJ, because quite frankly, I was expecting a little. I was expecting the boys, to be a little bit more.
And here we go for his lap, and it's going to be 5th place for Kyle Berman.
Wow, Kyle Berman,
What a
lap.
47.459. We are living in an alternate dimension with that one. Skylar Marshall and Kyle Berman near the front of the field. Kyle Berman actually barely out-qualified Skylar Marshall, but the next car to go is going to be Stephen Paulo in the 99 Xbox car for Team Trackhouse. One of the fan favorites in the league. The not one most popular driver from the season, but you know, one of the favorites. You know, one of the favorite guys to be around. And if you have a rivalry with him, everyone's your rival at that point, if that makes sense. Because he's a really friendly person. You know, he's not always the fastest. He's always consistent most of the time. But he's starting his first time to lap in the 99. Going into 1 and 2. See what line he runs. He's going to run the middle line, which almost everyone has ran the middle line. Looks like the meta ran. But, you know, entering the back straightaway, let's see where he runs. He's a little jittery right there. He's running north towards the high side, but he is very jittery right now. In the Xbox car.
Yeah, I mean, hey, jittery. Jittery is just how the car is. Like when you first started. We talked about AJ, like the car when it's like not been started, the car gets like very jittery, loose. You know, like Kyle Berman almost lost his car like at the start.
Yeah, Stephen Paulo's first lap will be.
Say like a 48 something.
I think it might be a 48, even though it is a dirty lap time. It's going to be a 48 flat, so he actually is not that far off the pace, which is very good.
Which is very good. Now the question is, how will this lap? This will determine where he starts in the duel.
As he's now running on the back straight, or going to the 3 and 4. My bad.
And folks, if you're wondering how we do the duels, it's even in odds. How we do it.
And now going into the final corner, and now into the front stretch. Let's see what Stephen Paulo can pull out here. With his lap time.
And Stephen Paulo, 11th.
Which is
not too bad for Mr. Paulo.
Logan Coons, actually. Logan Coons and Matt Clayton both get out qualified by Stephen Paulo in the next car.
Now Christian Whiting is next.
Christian Whiting in, I believe, the 45. Yes, the American Airlines machine. But the lap time from Stephen Paulo is... trying to look at it here. A 47.651 for the 99 car. And here comes Whiting for his first lap.
Yep, Whiting is the, again, 45. So I think Whiting's goal is to try to get with his teammate up in the front, because whenever they're in the lead packet stuff, they work together quite a lot.
And they work together really well. This is the final car to qualify, actually, right now. Is Whiting, because of Derek Robbins lagging out. But he's back in the lobby probably right now as we speak.
He's
in Duel 1.
Yep, and he's just thinking, what do I do? What is my strategy coming into this race?
Exactly, because you know we haven't seen a lap ran by Robbins due to him lagging out. So
yeah, but the question is, do you think if he might be talking? What he's thinking about strategy probably right now? So Whiting,
yeah,
that was a dirty lap.
You know,
so a 48.
47.720. So that's actually 12 fastest at the moment.
12 fastest.
1,000.
Now this is the lap that counts. So
I mean, yeah, for sure. This is the only lap that'll be counted for position, basically. As he's running towards the bottom into 3 and 4.
He's picking up the pace. I believe I think if it goes well, I think he'll get into the top 10.
He has a shot for pole. He has a shot for pole as he's entering the front straightaway for his final lap. And it will be the trioval 45 American Airlines car. That's going to be fifth
place.
Really good lap by Christian Whiting. And that'll be it. All she wrote for qualifying.
Yep, so that means Whiting will be starting in Duel 1 since he's
And
fifth.
I believe Gio Turpin will be the pole sitter in Duel 1 is 47.442 for Christian Whiting. But your pole winner, I believe, for
Is
this
Geo
one
Turbin, so he will
is
be
Gio
in.
Turpin, due to him having the lap first in the 48 car. Gio Turpin, pole winner. So they all go actually completing the race. Oh, he spun out. So this is your pole winner, Gio Turpin. Lowe's for Pros 48 car. The Hendrick Motorsports, maybe the only Hendrick car.
What's interview the front row? I'm very intrigued to hear their sides. You know, I'm very intrigued.
Yeah,
Aldridge,
well,
we just got told Aldridge. Aiden Aldridge has gotten pulled.
they've given Aldrich the pole.
Let's talk to Mr. Aldridge himself, because yeah, we said he pulled a surprise, like we said. Let's get Aiden Aldridge in here to.
Let's get them both in here.
Let's get,
As we're looking right now in the broadcast chat, as we're getting both of them in right now. But the game gave Aldrich the pole, so that is why he does actually have the pole. So that's our mistake. We're getting both of them in right now, as if they can join. It's gonna be the first one to join. We're trying to get him in for an interview right now.
oh, there we go. Fix yourself. Okay. Now I can see
There
the
we go.
45 and the 43.
And there's
Anyway,
our
Aiden
pole
Aldridge,
winner.
post sitter. Aiden, we talked about you coming into this race. You were a Final Four driver. Not the way you wanted to end last season, but this season you're coming in for the 500 with the pole. So, how are you feeling right now?
Hang on. All right, he's good now. So, if you can repeat that question for him.
Aiden Aldridge, can you hear us?
See if he is talking right now. Here's Gio Turpin, who's just joined.
Geo Turbin.
Let's interview him
Um,
first.
I'm here. I'm
no,
here. I'm here. I'm good.
okay.
All right,
Aiden
here's our
Aldridge.
Aldrich.
Yeah, got the pole. Coming into the duels. How you feeling about your car?
Yeah, I think it's pretty fast. I mean, I was not at all expecting pole for this event. I know we tied, but still pretty cool to come out first.
Yeah, you're racing with yeah, you and Jay are gonna be on the front row, and Jay is known for his good Daytona driving. How do you expect to fight against that coming into the race?
Yeah, I know this kind of package we're running, it's gonna be pretty hard to pass. So I think if I can just stay out front, hold my position, should be good.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see what you do in the race. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Now let's go to Geo Turbin in the number 48. Mr. Turbin, had a very fast car, including you both tied. Unfortunately, the pole was unfortunately not given to you. But do you think you can race against all the odds and keep your car where it belongs?
Yeah, we had a really good pace in the first practice session earlier today, and it showed off here in qualifying. Really proud of the whole Hendrick Motorsports team. Thankful for all the sponsors: Lowe's, Ally, Carvana, Hendrick Cars, Nationwide. We got a really fast car. I think we'll be able to hold them off here from the outside lane. The real trouble is probably going to be going into turn one. I know the bottom's going to get entering the corner on the restart. So if we can hold our position on the top, try and get run down the back, and we'll see what happens. Go racing.
Yeah, you have a lot of 500s under your belt. Do you think you're gonna have to do your? You are one of the best speedway racers in the league. Do you think you're gonna have to pull out all the stops and do what you do best and get that Daytona 500, another one under your belt?
Well, you know, at these kind of races, I always have a trick up my sleeve. So I think we'll save them for when we need them.
All right. Well, that sounds good, Mr. Turbin. Best of luck to you. We can't wait to see what you do in that 48 car today. Hope you go out there and have a good day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, I'm going to be joining y'all in the booth for duel number 1.
Oh, that's correct.
Hey,
Oh, that's
I
correct.
forgot about that. We actually do have Turpin in the booth with us.
Yep. So that'll be something to look forward for, folks. Turbin will be joining us for and because since he was already out there with the, he knows what stuff goes on out there with the looseness, the jitters, a lot of stuff that all the drivers got to look out for.
As we're waiting for everyone that is in duel number 1 to ready up and everyone else to hit spectate. What's up? 35 is checkered? Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
It'll be a... Alright.
Okay, I gotcha. I just follow what it does usually, so.
Yeah, that one, I've been screwing it up lately, but it will end on lap 35 will be the checkered flag. 34 is the white. You gotta remember that. We made that mistake last night and last week. Because I keep thinking the, what do you call it? The lap total is the lap total. But everyone is getting all set up here. And here's the new promo car for the ASHOC Cup Series. Compiled this design by myself.
Yeah, the car is pretty good. Unfortunately, our pace car is unfortunately not here. We don't really know where he is.
As I do not think he's here right now, but if I had to be the pace car driver, it does have the lights on. But we do have...
I do believe one car is missing.
I think we are missing... No, we have Robbins is in here. So I believe we have everyone that we...
No, there was 15.
14 are actually qualified, but 15. So no, we actually do have everyone, I believe, that was in qualifying. We're just waiting on them all to ready up. And if we go to, I believe, last race, it'll probably show. No, it won't. So...
So there's a lot of drivers. Alright, so there's drivers coming into this race. Harvey Johnson will be one. Logan Coons, Derek Robbins, Joseph Baker, Skylar Marshall, Kristen Whiting, Gavin Brooks, Aiden Aldridge. Those are your drivers for Duel 1. And then next duel will be our fellow commentator, Gio Turbin, Kamari Harris, Kyle Berman, Stephen Paulo, Matt Clayton, and those will be that for your next duel.
Yes, I mean, you already know we're gonna have a lot of good racing here in the in duel number 1. As we do have a good one on tap, though. I mean, Aldrich, who won the pole with the exact same time, but actually ran it later than Turpin. Pain. But, I mean,
Well, we're
Everyone
starting.
is going to the
Alright,
launch.
looks like we're gonna be going green here shortly. Cars
Yeah.
are rolling onto the track
Going to be
ready
pace
to
lap.
pace around.
Yeah, Joe, in your experience in the racing, when do you think it is, when do you think they're gonna start getting more racier in the race?
Well, I know it's super speedway. These guys are aggressive. 35 laps for this duel, so it's more of a sprint than anything. So I mean, once I think the first 5 or 10 laps, these guys are gonna just try and move around, see what works, see what doesn't. But once we get to the final 5, maybe 7 laps, I think we're gonna start seeing guys move lanes, link up with teammates, and start to make those moves for the win. Because remember, these are all for the starting positions. Only the 23 of all has his guaranteed spot. All these guys are fighting for position to start from Daytona 500. Every spot is important, so these guys are gonna go for it.
That is true. Well, anyway, let's take a look at your starting lineup. Starting first is, Aiden Aldridge, and then number 23, McDonald's, Toyota Camry, and then right next to him is Gavin Brooks, and that Mobile One Ford Mustang.
Row number 2 has the 45 of Wooding and the 22 of Marshall.
And in row number 3, from the looks of it, looks like it's Joseph Baker in the 14 on the outside, and I believe Harley Johnson on the inside. And in the final row, I'll do this one for you. It's the two Penske cars, Logan Coons and Derek Robbins.
Yep. So there's 8 cars in this little of ours, and then
Duel number 1.
And now the question is, boys, we know Aiden Aldridge walked in. Who do you think is your pick to try to get into the next row? Cause this race is for the others. They should get walked into the second row of the Daytona 500.
I think guy on the outside of him right there in that number 4 Mustang, 4 of Brooks, he was really fast, and he's a great plate racer. Obviously, last season's Daytona 500 winner. He's gonna race as best as he can to try and defend that spot. So it all starts with the starting position. So I think he's gonna be one spot.
But here we go. We're going to be going green this time by 34 will be the white flag, 35 will be the checkered flag. Wait to get into the restart zone.
All right, boys, we're going.
One of season 25 of the ASHOC Cup Series. We're underway.
Green flag is in the air.
23 with a great restart.
Getting right ahead of Brooks, but it's 23-11 teammates, 1 and 2, right behind them.
Yeah, this is what happens if the teammates are hugged together and stuff. So there's a wreck.
Top 3 are already singled out.
Who got turned? I couldn't see it.
But he saved. That was Skyward Marshall in that 22 car. Saved it, but they were 3 wide and he almost got turned in the back.
The top 3 have already separated themselves from the rest of the pack. It looks like starting to catch up just a little bit back there.
Oh no, never mind. That was nice.
I believe they might have made a timing error. It looks like it's on fastest lap.
Doesn't appear to be
best
that
lap.
way.
Which I believe, yeah, it's what it is on actually, because it is showing the lap times and not the actual time that we need. So they made that mistake. If one of you guys can.
Oh, okay. So that was Skyward Marshall in the 22. So I wasn't mistaken. So yep, teammates are already helping each other in first and second. So was it a timing error? I think they're just
Don't worry about that. It's a scoring board error. We're gonna keep it going in this race. 23 leads over the 45. 23 inside teammates out front, and then in third is the 21. It appears to be. Yes.
We will not be using
this doesn't help Johnson's case because he is just by himself and the team.
He's just a sitting duck for the other guys, honestly, because.
Because Whiting or Aldridge is not going to help him. He's going to be, unless the other guys get to him, he's all by himself, basically.
Yeah, but if he could just stay in tow of the other guys, I think
We got
he will be
two-
just fine.
2 packs of 3 cars, and then 2 Fords in the back with the 2 and the 22. So pretty spread out here so far. I think should be a calm race unless we get a caution. Maybe we have to field back up. But 23
Yeah.
side looking good out front.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
they're
like you
calm at
said.
the moment, except the only one who's kind of been, not at ease because of how it's been going is, unfortunately, Derek Robbins is now in last.
Yeah, Derek Robbins now in that final spot, the last spot on track. Don't even.
Oh
you
no,
guys
he
don't even-
no, he made a
yeah.
pass. He made the pass now. He's now
now
past
he's
Skyward
now-
Marshall.
You know, pass on Marshall, like you just said.
Well,
But
see, we're just
Team
trying
going on
to.
back there too. Probably wants to get pushed by the 22 to see if they can make this a little bit of headway. But it's gonna be a tall.
Yeah, these are team,
It's gonna be a tall order for them to get back to the lead pack.
and their
yeah,
teammates
especially with
also.
those middle three.
Not the best thing to do is your teammates is battling each other. They gotta help each other out because all these cars are now crunch up together, and they get into a 6-car pack. That might be the end for those two unless a classic comes out.
Exactly. I mean, you still got a little bit under 20-something laps to go. Because remember, white flag is 34.
Yep, and
Checkered will be 35 unless we go to OT.
yeah, unless
it's
something
29
happens.
to go. Pretty sure.
Looks like Aldridge
Yeah,
is
you're right.
leader still. You know, on the ticker it says that he's third.
Now the question. Oh, Whiting. Looks like Whiting was about to try to make a move there, but he changed his mind last second.
I know the 23 is going. The 23 is doing the trick where to try and mess with the draft. I don't think his teammate will make a move just so that I think the 23 is kind of testing the waters and seeing how his car will be able to block a run and mess with the draft here. So really smart strategy here by the 23 having the teammate behind him will work around and practice his race strategy. So very smart by the 23 11 cars.
Yeah, exactly like you said. It's a smart move because you never
Yeah,
know
he's
what's
got
going to
it.
happen next week with the actual 500. Because
Yeah,
he's
he's got a
already
teammate
locked in pole position.
And he's got a teammate behind him, so he can test whatever he wants because he knows his teammate will help him no matter what. If it was Johnson right behind him, that probably wouldn't have been the case of him testing out how his car is in draft. So thankfully he has his teammate right behind him.
And like you said, Harley Johnson is still, trucking along in that third spot. But it's been Aiden Aldrich so far leading all 7 laps.
Another thing to note here out front, the only 2 Toyotas. Everybody else in this field is a Ford. So another great showing.
Everyone's
Great showing here for Toyota and
Toyota.
the entire organization. So these guys
Yeah,
got
I
some
mean-
pace.
But the fastest lap is actually Christian Whiting with a 40-something-7. I think it was a 47.7. But so far, everyone's been basically sticking together.
Yeah, I think the thing is the teammates are just helping each other much more because it looks like the second pack's not really catching up as much as they thought they would. Because
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you would think because of there being a Ford in the middle, in that 3-car pack, that would be more blocking, which that actually has not even been close to the case at all for Harley Johnson to catch a break, because he can't get up there, he can't get the run, because you already know if he goes for a move, he could lose himself out of the lead draft, or make everyone else catch up and kind of ruin his chances, but also help his chances at the same time, because it is all Fords back there.
Yeah,
the lead
exactly. It
pack
looks like
continuing to gap the second pack of Fords back there. Looks like 34, 12, and 4. And, good for the 21 to be able to stick with these 2 Toyotas. So if the 45 decides to make a move late, 21 will be there. So
yeah, 10 laps in so far, it's been the 23 ahead of the 45. The 2 teammates battling a little bit, but they've been just drafted the whole time, really.
only 6
Harley
laps to
Johnson
go,
just
and
moves past
there
zero
goes the
contact.
45.
Trying to go to the high side.
He's gonna
Oh,
fall
Johnson.
back line.
Fuel and tires are on. So
Yeah, they keep doing the stuff they're doing. I think if Whiting, I think it's getting a little close to his teammate. Jordan almost wrecking. So if they do it again, Johnson can take advantage and separate those two, first and second.
But yeah, like you said, now they're side by side battling for the lead, which could help Johnson out a little bit.
Oh, they're switching.
New leader.
I think I know what they're doing. They're switching positions. Now, at first it was Aldridge getting the push from Whiting. Now Whiting's getting the push from Aldridge. They're working on something. I think this is their little practice.
The 45. That was not a good time to go because the 21 now to the inside of the 23. 21 does not care about these 23-11 team warriors. That 21's trying to spoil the party here.
Yeah, he's and that's gonna put Aldridge back at third. Not the thing Denny Hamlin wanted to see it from his drivers.
This is going to be a really big test for the 45. The 21 is going to try and make a move as you see him going to the outside. Can the 45 defend, and can he get his teammate back behind him? This is going to be a great learning experience for the 45 and the 23 to see how both their cars work when they're not hooked up to, not linked with each other.
Exactly like you said it perfectly there, Gio. You know, when teammates work together, you already know it's going to be easier for them. But when they're in between a car, you know, like for example, right now with Johnson in the middle of both of them, it's going to be even tougher because you have a car that's more hungry for the win, even though he doesn't have any teammates behind. But he still wants. He's going to try to make a move down the inside. He's going to block to the high side.
Yeah, you're right. 21 has nothing to lose up here. It's just him and a whole bunch of Toyotas. So, well, really 2 Toyotas, but still, he does not care what these 2 Toyotas have planned. He's going for that win.
Exactly. You know, 13 laps in. Remember, white flag is lap 34. So
21's to the outside of the 45. 23's in line with them. They're going to file back down the line. 21 is at the bumper of the 45. 23 to the outside. He tagged him. The 45 is tagged.
Big tag. Side by side for the lead.
Saved it. Here comes the 21.
But there goes the lead. Harley Johnson, your leader, here at Daytona.
That's exactly what the 2 Toyota teams did not want to see. Luckily for them, they're both still in the draft, so they can link back up and try and get around the 21. But the 4 leading the secondary pack has gained a lot of time on it.
Yeah, Gio, you're right about that. Because honestly, thank God that was not more than it was. That could have been a big wreck and caused their cars to get a lot of damage.
That definitely would have caused a caution for sure. And big block there by the 21.
A caution
but the thing
mistake,
is, this is
a redeemable mistake. As a 45 now behind the 21, he's trying to find a way around. He's not able to do it quite yet.
Yeah, Johnson's gonna have to do a lot of blocking because he's got 2 teammates behind him. Now the roles are switched. Johnson's in first, and he's got 2 teammates behind him instead of him being behind the 2 teammates. So now he's gonna have to fight for everything he's got and keep these guys behind him.
Then they go to the outside, 23 in line with the 45. They're gonna dip back down. I think they're trying to build a run here.
I think
it's a smart thing to do.
Very smart thing to do.
On the outside line.
Now the question is Johnson gonna block that big run, or is he gonna be smart and just try to wear that roll and not wreck his car? Because he's got a good car.
Yeah. 45 has his teammate with him. They gotta try and make a move on the exit of the corner here. It's not gonna be enough. 23 pushing the 45 a lot. 45's looking to the outside, now on the inside.
Oh,
now they're gonna file in line with the 21.
You just gotta. I'm a little worried because one wrong push or move could cause them to wreck.
Like you said, there's communication between the 23 and the 45. Where the 21 is just a sitting duck. But you know what happened in 2011 Daytona?
Gotta get around that 21. Gotta break the bubble.
Oh, he's on
the back bumper of the 21.
But here's the bumper cam. You can see the rear bumper where they actually hit there.
Yeah, the more they hit, the more something's gonna go wrong.
Oh yeah, like you said. Here goes Aldridge trying to peek down the inside. They might be doing a teammate swap right here. No, they're not.
I turned off the map.
Yeah,
a
but
bit.
you don't even need the map at this point.
They all go high. 21 goes up high to
They're going
block.
high.
Yeah, but the question, they're getting too much run. He's gonna have to block it.
Yeah, the 45's got a
gonna
big
block
run here
it
down the back
perfectly.
straightaway.
Textbook.
Is he gonna do the
Oh, he is
outside?
gonna.
Now
block him again.
Wait, contact.
almost turned him. Now the 23 underneath his teammate in the 45. What's the 21 gonna do? He cannot block both lanes.
Yeah, Johnson's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna have to do, because if he blocks both ways, he's gonna wreck himself by accident.
The 45 was winning, got into the back bumper. The 21 got him all out of
just
shape.
playing the game of wall. He is blocking aggressively here. 18
back up to
laps
second.
in.
His car's getting more
16 to go.
loose. His car's
Exactly.
getting
You can see the
progressively
inputs,
loose.
Especially here on the rear-facing camera. This is actually the rear-end camera of his car. You can see how jittery he gets into the corner. This is
Yeah,
just, joystick tapping.
Gio, you've seen this before. What do you do if you're in John's situation? If your car's getting more looser and looser, what do you think you got to do to try to
Oh, here goes
keep
down the
his car?
inside. Big block
Oh!
there.
Oh, I think you gotta have a steady
Slides
wheel
back
just like
up.
the 21 did. The 23 all over the back bumper.
can't block him.
21. You just
Go
gotta,
to the high side now.
you gotta keep that wheel steady and block,
Perfect
but not be
blocking,
too
yeah.
aggressive with your block. Because you see the 21 here trying to block the 23, but the 23 looking to the outside. He's
Look at the
there.
outside. Yeah, he
Here they
can't
go,
block
they're
that
there
one.
now.
23
They
door
can't
to
block
door.
it. They contact.
21, they make
He walled
contact.
him.
Oh man. Great racing for the
Here they
top
go.
three.
On the outside, the 45 goes down low.
Oh, Whiting goes
pushes
with the 21.
Almost
Not the-
3 wide.
I think Whiting's trying to. I don't know what Whiting's trying to do. Either he's going with his teammate or he's trying to break up the.
It could
Trying
also
to
be mind games, though.
They are
It could
side
also
by
be a
side
mind
going
game
into
because
3.
That is
he might
true.
think that the 21 has someone pushing him, but he goes right back to his teammates. Now he's going to try to do that again. That could also give him a run to go compete for the win.
I think
We're
that
on
game. Oh, I
23's
think.
gotta get him here this
Contact
time. He's
again.
got a great run on the exit.
Oh, they make
Ooh.
contact again.
Oh, the 45 is going up and down.
With the 23.
There. Yeah, Johnson's not giving up. He
And now
has.
the driver's
he's
under
side-
40% fuel.
And the
Around
23 is
38%.
clear. New
Oh!
leader Daytona, the 23.
20 has back the lead. I think the 45 mind games just got. Oh, he's on the
Oh,
wall.
he's in the wall.
Oh,
21
Here
punched
goes
him into
Johnson.
the wall to
Johnson
make
to the
contact
lead.
on the 21 back to
Oh.
the inside.
14 to go. But they're pushing now. There's a big push.
on the 20
little
on
bit
the
of
on the 21's
frustration.
bumper.
We're still on board here with the 45 of Christian Whiting.
These guys are going at it here. Well,
It was a perfect view.
it looks like it's going to be just
Oh,
these
big
three as a
block
bumper
there.
to the back of the 21 again. These guys got nothing to
Almost getting
lose.
turned.
Fourth
Gonna carry
place.
to the inside.
Fourth place is almost a whole front straight, half
These
of
are really
the
good
front
views
straight
here on the
and back.
45's onboard camera. You can see the aggressiveness from the 21, not trying to let them by, because he's the only hope for Ford at the moment. Remember, white
23
flag
to
is
the
34,
outside.
checkered flag 35. Because the rest of the laps are for overtime and celebration. But we don't know who's going to be
trying to make that
celebrating
high
just
lane
yet.
work.
But will that high lane work? Does not look like it. Johnson may be too far ahead.
23's got to run here. He's closing the gap on the
Big run here
21.
by the 23.
Oh, it's the blocking. Johnson.
block.
To the outside, to the
oh,
inside.
oh.
He broke his ankles. The
He
23
broke
to
his
the
ankles.
inside.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way he was. Yeah, there was no way he was blocking it. Oh,
The 21 parked the bus on the 45.
Oh,
the 23
in the wall.
Into the outside wall.
23
Oh
up
my
the hill.
I think the 23 gonna take a collect
At
his
the
teammate. Now
door,
here's the
side by
45
side
pushing
for the
behind
lead.
him down the back straightaway.
I think you're right about the Gio. Oh my, they are getting very loose.
You can see the squirreliness from the 21, courtesy of the onboard camera. We've been on here for the last few laps. This is the best view of the battle for the lead.
Yeah, the 21. One wrong move from the 21. One wrong move, they could go wrecking because they are blocking each other.
Bump into the back
Very
of the 21 again.
Hear from everyone.
Johnson's got to watch out how he. Oh, he's gonna try.
Contact. He's gonna bring him down. He's gonna bring him back up to the inside, to the outside, back down to the inside.
Johnson
Are
ultra
we
to
gonna
make
see
it
what
so
happened in
much.
2020 with Ryan Newman, or are we gonna just see a normal wrecking to the wall? Because he is blocking aggressive.
Oh,
Oh, he
Oh,
might
they
get turned
touched.
there. No, he does not.
23's on the outside of the 21. He has a
A little
run.
bit side
Oh,
draft
they're
in
making
there.
contact. A lot of contact
To
there.
the bottom part of the racetrack. Now back up to the top. He's gonna hit his teammate.
And Gavin
No bumps
Brooks
there,
has
got
got the
loose there,
fastest
it's
lap now.
45.
Just say.
21 continues the lead here. We have been green for all 23 laps here at Daytona. For the two 2311 Toyotas, did I just say a Toyota? At Daytona. For the two 2311 Toyotas are trying to get by the 21 here. They're backing up.
Yeah,
And
trying to get
the
back
fuel
together.
percentage right now for top three is at like 24% at the moment.
Oh,
Contact! Teammate!
oh, Aldridge on the wall. And then, my goodness.
So far, there's, Brooks and Robbins into the pit lane exiting right now.
Now, this is not the thing you want to see from Johnson. No, Johnson's getting a little bit too far ahead.
Too far. But that also means that 23 is getting too far from his own teammate. And we're on board with the 23 right now to see what he's looking at.
Oh,
His perspective of the battle. He's now into turn 1 and 2. Team with the draft the whole way through.
Johnson Aldridge walking. It's not gonna end well.
It's not gonna end well. It might happen on lap 34. It might happen on lap 24.
These guys are battling hard, but we are gonna have to make
catching
some
up on
flag
lap
pit stops
traffic.
here soon.
That is true. One of these three are gonna pit. These three are gonna have to pit at some point.
At least one stop is
20%
required.
of fuel right now, but that's going down and down. That's gonna be at 19 probably when they cross the stripe.
Yeah, when they go stripe, it'll be more and more down.
Yeah, so far the 23 with a run on the 21. But that's also
back to the high side.
What happened?
I think the high side's gonna be the part that kills Aldridge's
Okay,
momentum
I got you.
10 laps to go. As of right now, the fastest lap right now is Derek Robbins from the looks of it.
Oh, it must change.
So Aldridge with 17% fuel at the moment, but the tires are worn at -20. So let's see who's gonna pit first, or are they all gonna pit together? That's going to be the key.
They're not pitting yet. They're staying out a little bit more.
Here they go.
I think it can go about 6 more laps, maybe. It's going to be
I would
just
say
shy
around
of the
6
end.
or 5. Oh, here he goes!
Crossover 23 to the bottom. 21
There
split the
he
45
goes.
again. He's
Big
blocking.
block
Oh
there.
my God, Johnson blocking the 45.
Blocking
Almost
high,
wrecked himself
blocking
there.
low. But back to the lead, the 23.
Beautiful camera of the wheel cam of the 21, showing the under part of the track. And also the front part of the 23.
12.6.
They're not pitting yet. What like Gio said, I think they're gonna stay out a little bit more.
Maybe they can try and stretch it. I don't know. It's gonna be a stretch, but if they try and run the fuel out, it's gonna go down to the absolute last lap. It's gonna be close.
Exactly, but now Johnson at 10% of fuel. Fuel is getting lower and lower as we are speaking, because that's how fuel and tires work.
I think these guys are probably gonna have to pit.
Let's see if someone pits here now or not.
Probably by at least lap 3. You're gonna have to pit.
They're not going to pit this time, but they might pit next time. They're not 28 and 29. Hang on.
The top 2 are pulling away from the
It is
Yeah,
lap 29. I know it says 28 on the ticker. That's just off of what lap
This time.
first place ticker is. Well, let's see who's going to pit this time and who's not. We're onboarding 21 of Johnson. Pushing
Bumper
hard.
to bumper.
He's looking to the outside.
Traffic like at the
23
local
blocking.
supermarket. see who's gonna pit and who's not.
I'll stay out.
And we have takers.
Never mind.
Oh, wait,
They've all gone
no,
in.
they're pitting.
23's in,
21
21's in,
got too high.
45's in.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Is this the battle for the basically for the win?
23's out. 23's out of his stall. He's rolling. So is the 45. Now let's see where the
Contact.
21 will come out. 21's out of the stall.
Oh no!
23 is ahead. The 23 is ahead by a lot, but that is not good because the other two are going to be able to hook up and run him down quicker. But I think the 45 is...
Oh, Aldrich!
Oh, he lost him coming out of pit road.
They're still riding each other.
And they're turn. Oh, wait. That might have just hit. I think that might have. Oh, wait a minute. 45 puts it down. Johnson.
That's unbelievable. The 23 got... He spun the tires
on his own.
Aldrich lost so much ground because of that.
21 was just hooking the 45 on his bumper the whole way. But now this is it. The battle for the win.
Have you ever?
Oh, that's unbelievable. The 23 spun the tires coming out of pit road, and now he's...
But he's left it all
absolutely out of it.
4 to go. This time, with 3 to go, is to hit the stripe.
Luckily for the 23, his starting spot on pole is guaranteed. So this is the battle for the third starting position for the Daytona 500. 21 and 45 is going to come down to.
Battling for the second row. The first row is locked up by Gio and Aldrich because they were able to pop 2 qualifiers at the same exact time. Down the backstretch.
Now the thing is,
31.
Yeah, the thing is, Aldrich is holding for is if Whiting gets past the 21 of Harley Johnson, that means his teammate will start behind him in the 500.
Which would be huge for the 500. Because, and they will also have the inside line advantage. Like
that is true.
2 to go. As they cross the 3 or 2 to go as they cross the strike here. Lap 32.
Yep, 2 to go.
As
45 has no help for them. It's going to be a 1v1 here at Daytona. 45 is going to have to back up a bit, but the 45 can't back up too much because he's no help behind him.
Yeah, 44 is.
But look at the draft of the 45 getting to the 21.
To the inside now. He's trying to. 45's trying to make something happen.
He's trying different lines. I think he's trying to mess with
Johnson,
he's trying to mess with the 21.
It looks like he's trying to mess with and play a little mind game like he was earlier on.
Looking to the outside.
Yeah, look
here we go.
Right now.
They call. Yeah, Whiting is the. Yeah, Whiting is the manipulator for a reason, and with his teammates, he likes playing mind games. So you got to watch out for that 45 because he'll mess with you real good.
Exactly, like you said that perfectly. Like, remember the All-Star race of last season, Team 24? We played mind games with everyone.
45's looking at the bottom now. He's going to try and get one. He's got to go over the top. He's got to go over the top. 21's blocking.
You can't get there. We're going to have 1 lap to go to settle it all. For who's going to start third in the Daytona 500 for season 25 of the ASHOC Cup Series?
Yeah, coming to one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
21 holding off the 45. 45 on the run. They're going to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And here comes the 45.
Now the question is, will Whiting do it?
The 45 has to back up here. He has to back up, get a run. He's going to have to make a move out of turn 4. He's not going to be able to get here out of turn 2.
He's backing up. I think he might have took it right, Joe. He backed up a lot.
There's still a chance. Here he comes.
He's got a little bit of a run. 21's blocking. He's not going to be able to go here. 45 has to get this run here at 3-4 if he wants to make a move on the exit of turn 4. He's closing the gap a little bit.
For the final time.
45 has to go high. Back at turn 4.
I don't think it's going to work.
21, 45. 45's not going to get there.
Harley Johnson
will win the Duel 1. And that means he will start third in the 500.
We were green for all 35 laps.
Oh, he got
turned!
There he goes!
Hard hit for Harley Johnson into the wall hard.
What a way to
celebrate. My.
He's going to burn it down here on the apron, it looks like.
He's going to burn it on the apron.
I mean, that was, I guess you guys are right, that was part of the burnout, but there's his fellow, four teammate congratulated him. That
Great
was
job to the 21.
that was the first wreck we
Going
had
to park on the
all this duel.
backstretch.
Yeah, that was the first wreck we had all this duel. So Harley Johnson is your duel 1 winner. What a race for duel 1.
Ford has actually won both races to start off the season. The duel and, the clash. They're duel number 1 in the clash. But
Harley
Here he is.
Johnson.
Winner of duel number 1, driver of the 21 car for Wood Brothers Racing, Harley Johnson. Congratulations, you are the winner of duel number 1. You will start 3rd for the Daytona 500. Walk us through the closing laps. You have to hold off that 45, but you're going to get the job done. Congratulations.
Honestly, it was just a very hard race for me trying to do a 2v1 basically against the 23 sidecars. I had to be very, very aggressive with my blocks. I don't know if you guys seen that. I almost wrecked myself a couple times. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to experience. That was how I was able to do that. They're just too inexperienced in this game, and I'm just better.
Yeah, there was a lot of times you almost got wrecked by both teammates. But your blocks were perfect. But at the end, unfortunately, you got wrecked there. But yeah, you are. Forza's your cup of tea. Coming in this race now, you start 3rd in Daytona 500. Do you think you being the Forza guy you are will be your advantage of winning the 500?
I think it's going to be a huge advantage. I think people are underestimating how different this game drives from Heat and how you have to play at the draft. So I think me having the experience is going to be a huge advantage on Sunday. But just looking forward to it. I love already that I'm in everybody's head. It gives me the advantage over everybody else, so they can just get over it.
Well, you had a fast car and showed it here tonight. Congratulations. Get ready for
Thank you guys,
Daytona
appreciate it.
500. Fast car.
And speaking for the duel, speaking of which, folks, we're about to be going to duel 2, and Geo Turbin, our fellow commentator, will be doing that duel. He'll be in the pole position for that duel because he starts 2nd in the 500. So, Geo, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, AJ, we can't wait to see what duel 2 is. So we've seen the action in duel 1. Now we're about to see some action in duel 2. Because Gio will be waiting off the field, and knowing Gio's experience of crate racing, it should be so fun to watch. And a new driver I just told it will be joining us in the next duel. He missed duel 1, but it will be Chase Kennett.
yeah, Chase Kennett
will
with
be joining duel
late
2.
entry.
Yeah,
Just rolling in here to Daytona.
Yeah, unfortunately he got stuck in traffic, so.
Exactly, but here is the pan across cam that we had on the burnout. On the 21, I think he's just left the building. Yes, he has. But
So unfortunate, real unfortunate turn of events for the 22. Not for him. He's gonna be starting in the last row, so unfortunately that sucks for him.
yeah, like you said, I mean, tough luck for the 45 and the 23. Trouble for them all night long. They were 1-2 all night until, contact between the pit road incident with Aldrich spinning out, and then basically the part that actually got what's his name, close, Harley Johnson close to him, is the fact that he spawned, took the wheel when they were hooking together.
I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, that's the end of duel number 1. But stay tuned. We have duel number 2 on tap, on deck. We're gonna go back to the lobby as pole sitter for duel number 2 will be the 48 of Geo Turpin. Yeah, that is the end of duel number 1. But it was a really good one. They went all 35 or 34 laps of pure green flag and no wreck at all. But I was waiting for JP to get back and our pace car driver to get back. So, waiting for them. They're all finishing the race right now. This was the end of that qualifying race. But yeah, so far, we already know who's starting 3rd place on the grid. Well, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So starting on the pole for the 500 will be Aiden Aldrich. Starting 2nd will be Gio Turpin, if we can get up to his car, find his car real quick on the list. Trying to find it right now. Probably went past it already. But starting 3rd, out of a complete upset, Harley Johnson in the 21. No one thought he was going to pull that off. But, just waiting on one. The race is finally, the event is finally ended for duel number 1. But we will have duel number 2 on tap, so do not go anywhere. So, grab some popcorn, grab everything like that. But, looks like they've all changed the race setup. Duel number 2 will be the same. Just waiting for everyone to finish up here. Get themselves ready and everything. As it'll just be me and JP in the booth for this one. We'll have a guest commentator this time. But, got rookie Skylar Marshall in duel. That was in duel number 2, I believe. Duel number 1, I meant. We're going to go to last race to see who was actually in duel 1 and duel 2. So yeah, this is what basically the people were in. fastest lap of duel number 1 actually went to Gavin Brooks, 47.442. From the looks of it. But, you know, everyone else running in the middle 40. Towards the 48 side of things when they hit the race. Alright, we got Coleman back. The pace car driver is back officially. But you're fine. But, you know, we got... Okay. Oh, no, we don't even know anything about what happened, like, you know, after that. But back to what we were talking about, it was a big impact during the truck race tonight with Dean Thompson being involved. No one was able to see the truck behind and ended up hitting him, and he got stretchered off. I believe they're still looking at him. But that weak and active and everything. But as we're gonna go back to what we were in this series, Duel 1 winner was actually Harley Johnson. Pulled off the upset on the 2311 guys with Aldridge spinning it out at the exit of pit road, which was pure unluckiness. And as well as Christian Whiting also being straight up hooked halfway down for half the pit straightaway, and then they're still connected until the entry of turn 1. But now we're just waiting for everyone to get all set up here for duel number 2. So, yeah. But we had no cautions at all other than the pace lap. So Coleman would have had a little chill race. Would have done absolutely nothing, but you know. They're waiting on everyone to set up here. You can check out last night's event here on the Twitch for 2 weeks, but when we upload it to the YouTube, you can catch that and all our race replays from the past few seasons on there, on the YouTube ONHRL TV, which we've had everything from the championship race to the beginning of like the season 23 season and all that in between. Especially all races from last season that we were able to commentate, and except for Richmond, because that was the one that, I believe it was Richmond, and we had absolutely no one there. Me or JP could not make it. That's the only race that we do not have on there. So unfortunate for that. But yeah, you can watch every single race replay from the last few seasons, all the way from the Heat 4 days. But now here on Forza, making a new lobby, it looks like. Just trying to get into that lobby at the moment. We're all getting into the new lobby. I don't even know if we're still in the Discord call. No, we're not. Let's see if we're still in it here and we're going back. Yeah, we still are in the Discord call. So they've changed the setup and everything, so when all the Duel 2 drivers get in here, we can go underway in racing. Let me get the pace car in here. Yeah, we made a new lobby.
You can't go spectator. There's no option for that. We were at the race. I don't know why it wasn't working, to be honest. We need another invite, bro. Might need to reset your shit. Oh my god. Ah! I'm sorry, that was just out of the blue, that's why I'm You probably don't have Xbox Live. Did you reset your game? Did you reset your game? Okay. Folks supporting us. Do one.
Waiting on everyone here to ready up for me to spectate.
No, why? Oh, yeah, I do, but why? Like that win. Oh, that's right. Clemson. Yeah, but wasn't Clemson supposed to? I don't know. Wasn't Keppel supposed to fill in Clemson spot? Because it'd have been 8 still.
As we have all the guys, I believe, that are in the race, except for Pebble, Chase Kennett.
Oh, like a 15. Why did I think we had 16? Oh, because of the, it was just Keppel we're missing. Did he go reset his Xbox? Like I told him that? Well, reset your fucking Xbox, bro. I fucking said. Damn, nigga. Hurry the fuck up.
Oh, damn. Okay, we apologize for the language on the stream. That probably got caught up in the mic.
Oh my god, bro.
That's the first N-bomb of the year. We apologize.
What? Whoa, wait. Yeah, RIP fucking the 34 card in.
And it looks like I think Chase Kennett will not make it.
No, don't say that.
Yet. Yet. Got to add the word yet and overemphasize it. But
There's no way he reset his Xbox that fast. Some type of issue. Like, there's no way he's fully there. Like, he doesn't have all combos, bro. There's no way. There's no
Someone
way.
someone offered him a gold pair of chromosomes and said double signatures.
Bro, Keppel, like, he's not all the way there. There's no way. Bruh. Alright, come on. Let's go. He has no goal, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh, let's just get this over with. Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on. I'm ready. Be green. Join, bro. Join. Be green. Be green. Join. Be green.
How?
Save us, bro. Save us, bro. Save us, bro. Save us, bro. Be green. Save us, bro.
I don't even see
Oh my god. I
You see the log?
fucking go. I don't get it. Be green. I'm gonna hop in this hole. Oh, easy cap. Yeah, pump it up then. If he can talk. Oh yeah, he is.
we apologize for the wait. We're still, getting everything all situated. as we were waiting on, I believe, a few drivers.
And come on.
As it looks like Brooks is here watching the race, Johnson watching the race, Baker watching the race and everything. So, but yeah, like I said earlier, you can check out past races and past replays of all of those from Heat 4 all the way to Forza on the YouTube channel ONHRL TV. As this race will be posted probably in the middle of the week, this coming week before the Daytona 500. But, you know, trying to grow that page as well.
He's on Heat 5 racing in Atlanta. What? Career mode looking at? Ain't no way, bro.
So we're gonna move the phone away this time. As
Pump it up, pump it up. Just join and just get it off. Yeah, get it off one of us. Oh my God, B races ain't lunge. Oh, B.
and here's JP now into the lobby.
It's sick. Wow.
Yeah, we got most of the drivers that are in this lobby are in for the race tonight. As you can catch all the action live on this account on every Saturday night at 7 p.m. for the ASHOC Cup Series 25th season, first season on Forza. And it's going to be a fun one, probably one of our best seasons, you know, streaming wise, and hopefully it will be one of the best seasons racing wise. So now we had, is we like to say, yesterday we forgot to introduce this, but we do have our first pace car of the year, for the season, in Coleman Elmore, driving that Chevy Camaro pace car. And Jason Green in the A car has just joined the lobby. But we have 14 drivers, 14 people in the lobby, but you know, a few of them are spectating, including me, JP, and the pace car driver, Coleman Elmore. I know we said his name a few times, but looks like the drivers that are actually racing, you know, we got the pole sitter, Gio Turpin, who actually had the exact same lap time as Aiden Aldrich, but the game, Forza Motorsport said, they don't care who ran it first, it's whoever ran it the last time, and it was given to Aiden Aldrich, who got the pole for the 500. But you got drivers like Stephen Paulo, you know, one of the underdogs in the series, but one of the favorites, you know, one of the favorite people in the garage area. And then we got, you know, people like Matt Clayton, Kyle Berman, Kamari Harris, and the defending champion, Chase Ferguson. And we just had a lag out of Jason Green, who's had terrible internet all week long. But, you know, the people spectating is Gavin Brooks. Harley Johnson, your Duel 1 winner, will start off third in next week's event. And then we got Joseph Baker in the 14, did not have that good of a run. Derek Robbins, who didn't even qualify, and I don't even think he got last. And then you have Aiden Aldrich and Christian Whiting, who are not in the lobby. They are probably both, you know, screaming at each other, trying to figure out a strategy for next week. Fun times. But we're just waiting on, I believe, Chase Kinnett to get off of NASCAR Heat 5 and get into the dang lobby. But I don't think his brain can compute that. So we might not have him in the 500 due to pure brainless talent. I don't even think he has talent at all sometimes. Started on pole yesterday in the Clash, and I don't even think he did anything good. And it was a true Kebble moment, first Kebble moment of the year.
I said my name right now.
But, you know, Kamara Harris actually running Chase Ferguson's paint scheme that he ran in the Clash last night and in the championship race. And Chase Ferguson actually running something other than the Wyndham Rewards car with the Castrol Edge Ford with the reflective number. But
yeah, he did. And it's Tasha for blocking bracket. Hey, Tasha, why'd you bracket?
as we are back after that little break, intermission thing. But, you know, we got Gavin Brooks, who won the Daytona 500 last season, who actually clinched the Rookie of the Year for them. As you can see, the Daytona 500 sticker on the near the front wheel well, right underneath the ASHOC Cup Series logo on his car.
Let's see the 837.
And, you know, Jason Green in the 8 car, still waiting for him to grab the tune. And it looks like he might actually grab the tune instead of making us wait for 30 years.
Stick Advance 24.
And,
this is why I wish we were on Streamlabs, bro. Streamlabs are working in, bro.
And we're gonna go here. We're gonna have the pace laps for duel number 2. We finally got the lobby and everyone's set to go. As we're gonna have our, you know,
Same thing, same thing.
all right, and you know, same rules apply as the last duel. 34 is the white flag, 35 is the checkered. And you know, we're waiting for everyone to load in. And we're gonna go to our favorite pace car driver in the world, Coleman Elmore. If he can start rolling. If
My screen is freezing.
and I think Coleman is not even going at all.
I need Discord.
I think Coleman.
Jesus. Leave Discord. Leave Discord, Geico.
Okay.
Leave Discord. Leave Discord.
I think Coleman is dead.
I don't know. Where's the pace card? Where's the pace card?
I think he's AFK. He's actually AFK.
He's AFK?
He just randomly went AFK. No way.
Here's the pace I was going. Here's the pace I was going. I think.
Tasha, probably not. No.
But and now here goes the pace car. He's now rolling, taking his sweet old time like a grandma grocery shopping. Is now he's gonna enter turn 1. As he's gonna, you know, hold up the field, and then we're gonna get ready with the starting lineup for the race and everything. We're gonna get the ticker on time intervals.
Geico, nah. You're lying.
And it looks like this is that's what's gonna be the lineup.
I see this is Discord. Leave the Discord.
Oh, there goes Matt Clayton. He's gone around and ghosting is on, by the way. But it looks like starting on the pole will be.
I go leave the Discord. You're gonna keep
I'm a little drawing. Actually,
Is going to be. Is Kyle Berman starting on the front row for the duel? I am so confused right now. And
okay,
he's finally now out of the
it's gonna be long. I'm pretty sure guys gonna be on the way.
Discord. As looks like it. Is this where we're gonna roll with the order 41 on pole? Rage. Is this how we're gonna roll with the 41 starting first, or is Geico starting first?
Yeah, whatever. I guess. 'Cause I don't know. He's coming. He's still fine for me. He's fine for me right now.
All right, starting on the pole from the looks of it right now is Kyle Berman.
Okay, start.
And starting second is Kamari Harris in the Wyndham Rewards Ford. Starting third is going to be Stephen Paul. Wait, no, it's going to be.
No, it's not.
He's still lagging, but Geoturp is going to start on pole. Berman third, Bergeson fourth, and then you got Paulo fifth, and then you got Clayton and Green. And Green's is going to ride shotgun on the field, and we're going to go Green this time by.
At the box.
As the pace car is going to pull off. The pace car is going to pull off. And we're going to go underway. Big bump by Bergeson. We're underway. And there he goes! Big save. Oh, no! Contact and everything. And then you just see Gio Turpin's lagging car just go 2 miles an hour through the grass. So I think we have a caution. And yes, we do. Caution is out. For the first time tonight.
And you kept pushing me. Too much you knew I couldn't take it, but you kept pushing me. You see me going sideways. I took my hands off the wheel. I said, Jesus, take the wheel. Way.
Yes, peace to you.
Oh my God. Steven, go ahead.
And,
Wow.
55, it's just like yesterday. As
Three people were involved.
3 cars were involved. But who's going to be first on the restart? Looks like going to be Matt Clayton, and then it's going to be Stephen Paulo, your front row. The people actually starting near the back of the field because, you know, death happened. No, I don't. Slow down a little.
Geico just killed me. Geico needs to go. I honestly think he needs to lag out. I mean, I think he needs to just leave, honestly, bro.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, the 48 does have pole on lockdown, so he doesn't even have to race in this one.
He's like so bad.
But, you know, Matt Clayton in the 19 is going to lead us to the green this time by.
Is he in a party or something? Yeah, I don't know why I was just saying, I don't understand that, bro.
Or go to 40, I guess. Go to 40, I guess, for peace feed. But we'll be going green this time by, from the looks of it.
Yeah, we're going green this time.
Yep, green this time by. Reminder that, you know.
He is.
Yeah, I don't know how Turpin has not, you know.
We're gonna be single fold out and split the 48 just fly through everybody in records. Yeah.
Well, we'll be going green this time by, but the fastest mile per hour is Gio Turpin with 391 miles an hour due to the lag. But we'll be going green this time as the pace cars going to pull off for restart number first for the restart. Matt Clayton and Stephen Paulo is going to lead us to green. Green flag in the air. And there they go. Paulo with a bad restart. but doesn't mean anything. As here goes Jason Green. Still leading here. As Turpin is lagging very badly. As we're gonna look at Jason Green on the outside line. Side by side. Battle for the lead. Oh, and there goes Greens! Big save there by Stephen Paulo to avoid that. One car. We do have... Oh, whoa! There goes somebody. I don't know who that is. And it is Kamari Harris is one of the cars. I believe we have a caution. And we have a caution. And we will be backing out of the lobby. Something is happening with the cars. With the lag.
Oh, no, I don't. Because I pushed him, and then yeah. Oh, that was Dr. Jones right here. What you mean? What you mean? Okay. Ready up. Spectators, ready up. Spectators, come on.
Yep, spectating is readied up. JP is still not here yet. Unless he's already hit spectate.
Ready up.
No, JP ain't even here. So there's... He'll still be in the lobby as we all go.
I don't think it's evidently. Maybe not. You don't have JP at it either?
JP, he's in the party, but he's just not talking.
Where's Coleman? Coleman?
Coleman's here. Coleman, ready up. Let's go. Come on.
Ready up.
I did. He's ready.
Is Gavin here? Gavin's not here. Gavin, what does it matter? He's spectating.
As we will be going green next time by, just after the first thing, is we like to welcome Logan Coons.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna commentate.
Oh, you're gonna commentate too? Let's go. We got Logan Coons in the booth with us to commentate duel number 2. So in the booth, it is me and Coons. At the moment, is JP is currently doing something we don't know what.
What would be
As make sure your audio is included, Logan.
10-4.
You're in the lobby, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, and it looks like
He's on
the
pole.
Steven talk show.
And by the way, there will be an update. White flag is 29, checkered is 30. Wait, you said checkered's 30, right? Alright, so checkered will be 30. White flag will be lap 29. As Turpin is still lagging on our end. As I don't know if anyone is backed out yet. But it looks like Big Red will start first. Let's go. Yeah, go 45.
Yeah, go 45 here.
And we're gonna put this on timeable.
He said whale.
We have 6 cars on the grid,
That means we can make it make it on.
but it will be 8.
It might be yeah, it might be close. That's gonna be looking at
But we will have Kyle Berman on pole for duel number 2. And then it is Chase Bergeson 3rd, Kamari Harrison 4th, Matt Clayton 5th, or fourth. Stephen Paulo, sixth or fifth. And then Jason Green rounding out, riding shotgun on the field. I might need to get paid overtime for this one. But, we got Coons in the booth with us. Second guest on the season. And we will be going green this time by as we get ready for what's going to happen. White flag is going to be lap 29. Checkered flag will be lap 30. But as here comes the pace car, he's going to pull in. And the race will become underway when they hit the restart zone. Berman versus Ferguson. Double B front row. Green flag in the air for duel number 2 again. As Berman with a good restart. Everyone got going.
Did you see this? Oh, the 41 and the 17 make contact.
So far going into turn number 2, everyone is still side by side. Berman, your leader, in the 41, who is a really good super speedway driver. Oh! Got high there. Let's say
You see the 8 and the 17 on the high line. Trying to work together with the 6 and the 41 on the inside. No one is bumper to bumper.
Unlike last duel where we had the 23 and the 45 bumper to bumper for the first 20 laps until Harley Johnson got in there to disrupt it and win the race. But the leader of lap number 1 is going to look like Kyle Berman. He's going to lead lap 1 of the restart of the duel. And then it's Kamara Harris and Chase Ferguson, the two teammates, battling it out for who's going to be second place right now. But Berman's not too far ahead to the point where it's unsafe to get a run.
And then back there in 4th and 5th, you have Matt Clayton in 5th. And the 8
of Green. Jason Green in the 8, currently running in the 4th spot. And then you got Stephen Paulo rounding out the field in 6th.
Gio Turpin in the garage.
Gio Turpin had to go into the garage. NASCAR black flagged him. Well,
6 and 17 pushing really hard.
That's what the teammates will do. They will push really hard to try to see if they might be still helping Big Red, or will they try to get by him, make their own life easier. So we don't know that one yet. As they're going to be going into turn number 3. And just a reminder to everyone watching the race, the white flag will be lap 29, checkered flag 30. Because we did run a few laps before we had the lobby. But this will be for who will start in 4th place on the grid, because Turpin has the outside front row locked down due to him running the same time as Aiden Aldridge. But down the back straightaway they go here on lap 5 of take 2 of the duel. Going to 3 and 4. So far everyone is spread out single file, as Stephen Paulo has lost the draft of everyone. But so
right now it's like Ford. It's like Ford's dominating this duel. They've got the front 3 spots locked down.
Like you said, Ford domination at the moment, and then you do have Green, the only Chevy other than Paulo. But you gotta hate it for Matt Clayton being the only Toyota in duel number 2. No, he has no dancing partner. of the same manufacturer to help push with him. But going into 3 and 4 again, it's been Kyle Berman leading here all 5 laps of green flag action and the pace lap. But, you know, going down the front straightaway, he's going to hook up with the 6 of Harris.
And if you look off the corner, the 17 runs a different line than the 6. Trying to create a movement, trying to get to his bumper.
And we're going to go on to the roof cam of Chase Ferguson, the Castrol onboard camera. You know, he does run a little bit lower of a line on the exit too than Harris.
He got pretty close to the 6 out time.
But here they go into 3 and 4. Like you said, Ferguson has been running a different line. But here comes the run.
I think the 17 trying to build up a run, and the 6.
But here
6 gonna go
Harris.
high.
Side drafting. Big Red's still gonna lead.
Gets to his quarter panel. Side by side in the 1. Who's gonna get in the 1?
Going into. But here they go side by side. But here comes Green. He's gonna try to push with the 41. RFK.
2 by 2.
Berman and Green. Some great racing.
3 cars on the. Oh, almost wrecked back there. The 17 and the 8. They're trying to go for the same line down on the inside. So they just left the 6 out.
Left the 6 out to dry. That's gonna happen here at Daytona.
It's gonna put the 8 in the second.
Yeah, Green now. He's been having really good runs here on Forza. Led a few laps at Homestead and led a few laps, or was actually close to the lead in the Clash yesterday, but unfortunately lagged out due to terrible internet. And I'd like to say the MVP of tonight will be the pace car driver for doing absolutely nothing but chill out on the exit of pit road tonight. That is going into 3 and 4.
Those RFK cars now, they're going to be bumper to bumper here for the next handful of laps until a mistake happens with them too.
And currently the fastest lap right now is actually Kyle Berman with a 46.605. Big block there.
Kyle Berman trying to hold off the 8 for the. He's trying to win this duel. He wants to have that prime starting position.
Exactly, it's going to be all about starting position for next week. But Berman now is swerving. Trying to stay with the
Looking like Dale Earnhardt out here, blocking every line he can. The 8 trying to find something.
Watch how you fly past him.
As going into the tri-oval, so end lap number 10. Kyle Berman's led every single lap of duel number 2.
This is 20 to go.
But will a Talladega happen? From last season, from Heat 5.
Oh, the 6 and the 17, they're bumper to bumper now.
They are hooked up for 3rd.
The 8 going for a move.
We're fine. Now we're fine. Nah, that was stupid as fuck. That was stupid. He went off. I should have stayed up there. I should have done the Harley route except for that nigga.
And there goes another N-bomb on the year. If you probably heard that, we apologize for what's been going on in the Discord. But currently, your leader, Kyle Berman, and then it's the RFK Cars 3-4, but Jason Green, the lone Chevy, up front in 2nd place. Bump drafting with Berman. They're trying to pull away. I don't think that will happen. Going to the 3 and 4, To end lap number 12, it looks like at the moment. And looks like Berman leads here still.
From what I can tell, I think the RFK guys are not too happy with each other.
Yeah, no, it does not sound like it. Because they're having trouble with communication and trouble pushing right now. You know, if they can just...
They can lock up, I think they'll be able to get to him.
And, yeah, like you said, if they lock up, because they have communication where Berman and Green don't, they can easily have a chance to win, which they're going to be coming to 10 to go pretty soon. Reminder that white flag is lap 29, and checker flag will be lap 30. So there's still a little bit of time left. See who will take home the 4th qualifying spot with the dual win. But it looks like the RFK guys might have hooked up here.
And they're getting close to each other, trying to get close, just close enough to create a wind tunnel to just move through.
Yeah, you know, going in the 4, the gap is, I think, increasing right now as we speak. But sounds like Harris is absolutely livid on the scanner right now. But that's what happens when you're communicating with your teammate and you're losing ground on the leaders. But it looks like it might be another two-horse race between first and second, like what happened in the last year.
Yeah, but this time, instead of there being a 3-car pack for a while and there being teammate, this is going to be 2 different manufacturers. They don't need to work with each other, so this is definitely going to come down to the last lap.
Exactly like what happened in that last one, where, you know, Harley Johnson with the pit road strategy might be the main part of who will win. Even though the fuel percentage is down to 51, they did pit around lap 29, lap 28, so they might have just enough to go all the way here. But going into 3 and 4, lap 17 is going to start in a second, but Kyle Berman's led all 16. Coming to almost 10 to go, around 13 to go, 12 to go, if I can do math correctly.
We're at 14 to go.
14 to go right now, as the RFK guys are, I believe, now bumper to bumper. Yes, they are. There's still a gap between the 41 and the 8. But down the back straightaway, we're going to go on board with the number 8 of Green. Get to that roof cam real quick. So you can see the gap between those 2 cars just barely in the draft of each other. On lap 18 now. There's the pace car in his little box area.
Looks like the 8 is just not able to get to the 41 through bumper anymore.
That's what, and Coons, good thing you pointed that out. In the last duel, Christian Whiting could not, like, it was this exact gap. They couldn't get locked up to each other, and he couldn't catch up to Harley Johnson on the final lap, which secured him the win. But I think that might be the problem for these two, which could help, you know, Harris and Ferguson to somewhat catch up. We're looking at the time interval right now. It doesn't look like they're gaining. 19 of 30, or 29. But
I know, it's not fun, yeah.
What happens? Wait, is there?
Oh, there's a caution. Looks like, I believe the RFK boys got into it, and I think the 17 dumped the 6.
Yeah, the 6 is around.
I think he got that thing fired back up. The 99 is losing control behind him, and the 99 has spun by himself.
That is unfortunate if you are Stephen Paulo. Has not had the best of racing.
The 99 did get it back rolling.
Yes, he did. He's got it finally rolling. And the pace car is at like 100 miles an hour right now. And we have a beautiful cam of the pace car absolutely on a qualifying lap right now. We're on the outside line.
Who are we missing? Steven?
Yes, you guys missed Steven. And here they go.
What's he doing? Oh, Steven's right here. Why did it say he's a second behind me?
Just go 45. Just go 45.
No, go like 60. It's 60. 660.
Pit road will be open. Let's see if anyone goes down or not.
The 41.
Kyle Berman's gonna go down pit road taking the damage.
Looks like the whole field is gonna pit behind him.
So let's just see who. Yeah, he's choking.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, go on that. Yeah. Here, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Yep, right at that line right here. Yep. It's just so I can see who goes out
Looks
first.
like the 8 is gonna win the race off of pit road.
Yeah, Jason Green just won the race off of pit road, and Berman is gonna be second.
Chase Bergerson 3rd, Matt Clayton 4th, Amari Harris 5th, and Stephen Palo is in 6th.
You talking about, huh? What is right here. Well, y'all niggas in the rank in the first duel. Y'all did go to the top. We gotta get a fucking choose 500, bro.
It looks like the lineup is gonna be the 8 and the 41 will be the front row.
Oh no, we should do this right here. Right here. That crack in the line, yeah, that should be good right there.
And there's the choose cone right there.
No, we should do that crack in the line. That's the most obvious one. No, we just do the crack in the line. Hold on, we should have focus. Okay.
So it'll be 10 to go at the line.
Bro, tell Coleman to go 55.
Go 55. 55.
Oh, I just spun it. There it goes.
And we might have had a Kebble moment not made by Kebble. And there he goes. Around goes 6. And we're gonna be going green this time by.
Ain't no more. We go. This no right now. The bottom lane gonna either go or we gonna red. It's there right now.
Gonna be going green this time by. We're gonna see the pace car.
Carvana and Pit Boss, the front row for the sponsors. Good sponsor time for these two. Pace car is in.
Green flag in the air.
Green The inside line gets a great start. The 41 asleep at the line.
I'm back.
And JP's finally back after a beer. But
I knew it was
Ooh,
stuff.
the 8 and the 17 almost wreck each other.
an RIP the cone.
Oh, Bergerson trying to get past Green.
Side by side battle for the lead. Contact made. Down the back straightaway.
17 to the outside. He's gonna have his teammate Kamari Harris with him.
So far, RFK 1-2, but look who is in the third car on the outside line. That is Kyle Berman.
If you remember, Berman had led the first 20 laps of this race. But after a bad restart, changed his whole race, and now he sits fourth. Trying to go for third on the 8.
But here they go, out of 2. Berman's got the draft.
Yeah, he's also got the help.
And we're gonna go on board with Berman. Or no, now
And the 8 slips in line.
but that's gonna basically be the nail in the coffin right now for Berman. As they go
All over the back of the 6.
couple laps to go now. His white flag will be lap 29.
8 laps remain.
Wait, oh, really?
Yeah, we had to cut the stool short because we had a issue in the first time. But Chase Bergeson, your leader, he drops to the bottom, but they're almost 3 wide. But the gap is too far apart for all 3 cars.
You can see the 6 just trying to hold off the 8 there.
Yeah, the 8's trying to get around him.
But yeah, and honestly, the 41's in a decent position right now because if
The
the
6,
top 3 go,
I think the 6 at the wall.
it looks like it.
He might have because they caught up to very quickly.
Going into 1 and 2.
No, I didn't hear what he said.
5 laps to go.
17 leads over his teammate is Bergerson and Harris.
I think Berman's gonna get the draft so he can
Berman's
catch up
got
to
the
them.
run.
Oh, they make
So
contact.
does Kamari Harris.
Teammates are making contact.
Oh,
And we are on board with
almost
Berman.
wrecking.
See everything going on.
Kamari Harris will take over the lead of Duel 2.
Lap 25. Couple laps to go
6 laps remain here at Daytona for Duel 2.
now. Kyle Berman, the fastest lap holder. But we are on board with him. Let's see if we can get up to the 17. If not, we will go up to the 8 car. It's on board camera. It does not
The
work.
6 running the yellow.
And we're going to go on board with Green. See what he can do here going into 3 and 4. Trying to battle with
The
Kamari
17's
Harris
gonna
to
pull
win.
up to him. The 17 has gotten to the 8 now in 3 and 4.
And the 41's back up
Ferguson
to
has
the
now
17.
got to him.
Oh,
Oh,
Contact, he's
they
going to win
pushed.
him.
Oh,
Side by side.
they're sideways. They save it. 5 laps to go.
4 cars underneath the blanket.
Oh,
2 by 2.
oh,
Eight
Underbound goes
Is he
Berman.
going to save it? Berman's lost
As he-
it.
he doesn't
Berman's
save it.
around. Heartbreak for him
19 to
again.
the wall.
Shades of
19
Talladega.
spinning off the corner.
Caution's
Oh,
out. Caution's out.
19 hard to the wall.
Caution
And
is
that's going to be a caution.
out. We are going to have an overtime restart, so maybe the choke might not be completely in the book. But so far, you know, shades of Talladega for Kyle Berman. Just absolute bad luck.
I'm not a blocker on this game. Like, hey, whenever you are, So, okay, you went for some damn hero.
And we will be having an overtime.
Y'all know what the choose cone's at, right? What we said? It's at that gap. The choose cone's at that gap.
Fuck knows.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine we all fuck around wreck each other's even ways.
We'll be choosing this time. It's the 8 of Green, the 6 of Harris, 17 of Bergeson, the 99 of Paulo, the 41 of Berman, and the 19 of Clayton.
So, isn't what's called still the checker?
Yeah, we'll still be the checker. 30 will still be checked.
It will not quite be overtime.
It'll actually not. 30 will still be the checkered.
This choose cone about to happen.
This will be the biggest restart of the night. And here's the choose cone. Look. So we'll still have 3 on 3. 3 inside, 3 outside. But it looks like Berman might have taken the inside line to see if he can get going with Green. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to be RFK on the outside versus Berman, Green, and Clayton on the outside, or the inside. I screwed that entirely thing up. That is on me. But
And then running at the field at 6 will be Stephen Paulo on the outside.
Riding basically shotgun on the field. Hopefully he can get some good luck his way. Pace car is running on the right bench position.
Logan, I got a question for you.
All I could think was
you've been in these situations before quite a lot. Give us your, point of what these guys have to do to get to the win.
I think as long as you hook up with someone you can work with and you trust, I think you got a very good chance of walking out the win.
As we're gonna go
boys.
green here and green flag in the air. The final restart, hopefully, for duel number 2.
3 to go.
3 laps to go. The most pivotal laps in all of the
They're
duels.
still side by side for the lead going into 1. There is a gap between the 41 and the 8, and 17 fills it.
17 trying to fill
He's
the
gonna go
gap
back
on the
to
inside. Is it going to be
teammate.
big enough for both of them? It is not big enough.
6 with a really good run down the back.
I want to make contact.
Contact, side draft. Going into 3 and 4. 2 laps to go when they cross the stripe. Or no, they're going to be coming to the white. Yeah, they're going to be coming to the white this time by 1 lap to go.
And look who's back into a good position. Kyle Berman back in the second.
Can Kyle Berman get his revenge?
Oh, he goes high.
But he goes high, but there goes everyone
That's
else.
gonna give Chase Bergeson to the inside.
Slingshot for Bergeson. Almost a half a lap to go in duel number 2.
But he gets behind him, so
He's gotten behind
It's not
him,
over
but
yet.
I don't think that might work. Half a lap to go now as we talk right now for Jason Green.
Queen's at the point.
Green's at the point. They're 3 and
Bergeson's
4
gonna try to
for
run.
the final time
Bergeson
tonight.
trying to get there. He's at his quarter panel almost.
He's there. Is there going to be
Can he make the move?
score?
Queen's gonna
Jason
win.
Greens is going to win it. In a photo finish, it's going to go to the 8 car for RCR. And Jason Greens is your winner of duel number 2.
Oh, and Paulo has a problem in the
got loose
background.
there. But your winner of duel number 2 is going to be that number 8 of Jason Greens for Richard Childress Racing in basically a half a lap turn of events for the Carvana 8 machine.
See everyone giving him congratulatory bumps.
He's
All
joined
right,
us in the
Mr.
pod.
Jason Green. Man, what a very interesting start of the season for you. Now full time in a number 8 car. You just won yourself into the second row of the Daytona 500. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling really good. The car was good. I don't know. I just hope to stay at the front of the field tomorrow.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, you showed what you can do at Homestead. But unfortunately in the clash you got taken out too early. You had a good car there, but then you came back today and won yourself some luck. Do you think that your luck will continue into the 500?
I would hope so, but it's Daytona, so anything's possible.
Well,
Just one last question, Gurian, I have for you.
What's up?
So with this momentum you have with the dual win, do you think the race will play off the same tomorrow? Next week.
I would hope so, but it's just gonna come down to a lot of pit strategy and where you hit on the final lap.
All right, well, congrats on the Duel 2 win, and wish you the best of luck next week.
All right, thank you.
Get one more interview in from the driver who was battling him for that dual win. Fortunately, came up short. Kamari Harris does a very tough finish. You were close. You had a close, but move from another driver kind of screwed you there. What is your mindset right now?
I know who to help and know not to who to help. So that's what that showed me right there. So I know who to help and not who to help for next week.
Yeah, you were a Final Four car this season. Your momentum from last season still proving yourself to be a very good contender. Like you said, you got the ovals down. Just gotta have to work on the road courses. Do you think you can beat all the odds and get that 500 win?
Yeah, but it's just depending on if everybody else uses their brain. So can't win it by yourself. That's one thing about the 500. You can't win the race by yourself.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a very close finish. It was a very close finish. Now let me ask you this: since on a new game, do you think the competition will be more intense since we got some new drivers joining?
It could be just depending on races and stuff, but I think it'll be the same people up there up front as it usually was on the old game. So we'll just see. We'll just have to see that week. Practice sessions and qualifying are going to be huge this season. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. A good job on getting on to a good position in the 500. We'll see you next week, and best of luck to you.
All right. Appreciate it.
And that is going to do it for tonight's broadcast of the Season 25 ASHOC Cup Series Daytona Duels and qualifying for the Daytona 500. We'll see you next week for the main
for the
event,
500 itself.
The Super Bowl of all stock car racing. And I'm
the WrestleMania.
And joined with me, like always, Jordan Strunk and the pace car
and
Elmore. We will see you next week at the Daytona 500. Peace.
Peace out.